before I start this video, I want to start it with the exercise, okay? So first, I want you to just look around. Just look around. Where are you right now? Are you at work? Are you in your room? Are you in your siblings' room? Are you in your parents' room? Are you outside when you're watching this? Where are you? Okay, now what do you see? Well, I see my do-rag. I see a bowl that I should wash. I see a PlayStation. I see some clutter on my desk. I see a pair of shorts on my chair, peroxide. And behind me, the closet's a little cracked. You see the water bottle right here. And for the floor, I see the garbage, my garbage can in the middle of it. I see my Vaseline that's open. I see a hairbrush. That's what I see. Now, how about the people? Okay. How are the people around you? How do they feel? How is their energy? Are they very negative? Are they very positive? Is it like ups and downs, like you never know what mood you're gonna get? How is the energy? Now, how are you? How are you feeling? Do you feel a little bit okay, a little bit good, a little bit bad? Depends on the day. How is your mental state? It might be a little rocky for some. Some you might be on a high, some others might be on a low. And that's what this video is for. The clear mind in your head, it starts with a clear space. Such as something little as making your bed in the morning. You know, when we go to work, we can't control the environment. You know, it might just be an environment of people in a bad mood, and their bad mood might affect you. And even though you try to lighten it, they still might just like come and rain on that parade of happiness. And you know what? That doesn't matter yet. Because here's the thing. When you wake up, if you're waking up not even feeling good about yourself, at least when you're waking up in a bad mood, at least you're not walking around stumbling over a pile of stuff on your floor. At least you're not waking up with a pair of panties on your head. You know, like this is things that make our day worse. You know, it's like when you're in a bad mood, then you stub your toe. It gets you even like it gets you like even like tighter than you were before. This is why a clear space is where you need to start from. Here's the thing. I go to work a lot of the days. It's not a good day. Some days it's a great day. Some others it's an awful one. But you know what? As long as I can come home to my room and I know that there's no mess to clean, there's no negativity around, I have my bed that was made because I made it in the morning, right? And I can just take off my work clothes, put my stuff to the side, and I can just go to sleep because there's no mess to clean. And it's summertime, you know, cleaning in the heat, it makes you get hot very fast because what is it, like your body movements, like you don't want to be moving around so much because it's just generating more fucking heat. Why do you think like in wintertime they say keep yourself moving? Because you're generating heat. You don't want to be cleaning up. And here's the thing. I want you guys to understand something. The easiest way to prevent a mess is by putting things back where you found it. If you brush your hair, you put the brush back in the drawer, there's no mess. But when you brush your hair and then you leave the brush there, that's where the mess starts. Because then you know what happens? Your sibling might come. They might not be the ones to pick up the brush and put it away, but you know what they're gonna do? They see one thing left to the side, so now they brush their teeth, they use the toothpaste, they leave the empty toothpaste open. Why? Because there was already a mess, something messy there that no one cleaned, so now I'm gonna contribute to the mess. Don't be the one who starts it. Don't start the fucking train of fucking mess, okay? Like, put that shit the fuck away. My room, it's your room and your being. Here's the thing. You cannot go from one messy place to another. No. Allow one mess to be in one place and then you could go to this place and have calmness. Have peace of mind in your room. Okay? That's why you need to keep your environment clean because again, your state of your car, the state of your room, the state of your house, it is a reflection of you. If your car is dirty, people view you as a dirty person. Why? Because you're not tidying up your car. Your room is messy, people view you as a messy person. Why? Because you're not keeping up with the fucking maintenance of your room. You're going to work with stuff on your face, you're not brushing your teeth, people can smell your breath, your hair is not combed, people can tell you're not an upkept person. It's about what you show them, because what you show is how we perceive it. So if you show you're not on top of your game with your hygiene and your cleanliness and all that, people can see it and it describes you as a person. And I know not everybody can see your room, but when you go to places to work and you leave a mess around, yeah, that shows probably the way that you're untidy here. You probably keep that same energy in your own house. You don't want to pass a broom, you don't want to do nothing, you probably don't do that thing and you don't sorry, I'm having a stroke right now. You probably don't do those things in your own house. No, clear your mind. There's already so much going on in the world, so how about a tidy space be the least of your worries? Start there. Let that be the foundation, and from there you move on. But again, once you have a worry here and a worry there and a worry there, they all come together and they start piling. That's why when you have one worry here, one here, and then here's okay and here's okay, now you just have two things to worry about. But when it's 4, 8, 10, 11, 12 worries, they pile up and you start to feel burdened with all the things going on. Clean up. And I know it's hard sometimes. That's why the least you can do for the start is start by just putting things back where they went. I know very much so, if you guys are feeling depressed, you guys are feeling down, lack of energy, you don't always have the energy to clean up. That's okay. But the least you can do is you can put if you use something, you just put it back. Even if you're gonna use dishes and you're not gonna wash it and your mom is gonna complain, or your father, or whoever, at least it's not piling up to form another mess somewhere else. And yeah, your mess isn't someone else's to clean, but regardless, I bet they would prefer have the mess all in one space rather than scattered around everywhere. Even if you are going to be one of those people who are going through something, you have dishes racking up, at least keep it together. Don't have one there, one on the roof, one on the floor, one on the wall. No, keep it together. If you're gonna make a mess, at least let it be a little mess. Because you know what, one day when you decide it's time to clean, guess what, you don't have to go on a scavenger hunt looking for the dishes. Why? Because you had it all in one place. So you just take all that up, take it to the kitchen, and you wash. Here, wash. Let's wash together. No, but for real though, honestly, if you want a clear mind, it starts with a clear space. Look at my room. I'll admit, on this channel I lose my mind a lot of the times, but one thing I don't have to worry, one thing that is the least of my worries, is my room. Because as long as I'm losing my mind on things on the outside, at least I don't have to worry about my only comfort space, and that's what your room is. So keep it clean, keep it upkept, keep it neat and tidy. Okay, and it's gonna make sense later, because that's just how my words are. It makes sense later and might not make sense in the moment, but later on you will come to realizations. Okay, I kind of like this. I'll probably wear this outside or something. But yeah, that's all I want to say for today, because I'm very hot as witch's coochie. And yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys off there, and I hope you guys take my words and you actually reflect a little bit and do something differently. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for today. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, and if this video motivated you to clean up, you go, girl or boy or whoever you are, you slay the house down. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.